guess I got to do something here first. Sorry. Man, this one isn't as much fun.
How do you just kind of digest this?
Well, you know, it's easier to digest than what Matt Painter went through. You know, they deserved to beat us. They played better than us. They made shots, made some incredible shots late. They were the tougher team tonight. You know, they just were. And you know, I don't think I did a good job for Cassius, the poor kid. We just, you know, when Kenny wasn't making any shots, that pick and pop is a way they can't double Cassius, and we're not making shots. That hurt. But I guess the bottom line is I came in at halftime. I didn't think we played very well. And I said we were 2 down. I was the happiest guy in America because Nick was in foul trouble, and what really hurt when Aaron got in foul trouble. I mean, I don't know how many minutes he didn't play that half, but it was a lot. And we gave up some points after that. And, but all in all, you never can feel good because you never know if you'll ever get back here. So I won't feel good tonight. I'm not going to pretend to feel good tonight, but I bet you a couple days from now I'm going to be so damn proud of this team for not only what they accomplished, but how they did it and the joy they brought. I mean, it was an incredible year for me too, just being around.
Tom, how tough is it when you know you don't get that fairy tale ending for you or for the city?
Yeah, you know, I mean, you know, it's funny. Cassius said something to me. You know, we were talking about Gabe, and you know, poor Gabe had the deer in the headlights. You know, it was. I mean, the kid is, you know, he works hard, but he's just not experienced enough right now. And Cash says maybe that's good. You know, Gabe will learn from this. I say, yeah. But that's what I try to tell my guys every year. You know, Cueto and Kenny don't get that next chance, and Cash, you might not. Who knows? Look at the way the NCAA tournament went. I wish I could be a coach that could explain to my players that don't ever think about next year because it may never come. And Cassius looked at me and said, you know, Coach, you're right. And it's hard for kids, especially when you're 19 or 18 and you got 3 years left. You know, you always think there's a tomorrow. Hell, I don't know if I got a tomorrow, but I know for a fact that Cueto and Kenny don't, and you know, that's hard. Especially when you did it not playing your best. I do think, don't take anything away from Texas Tech, they had more than a little to do with it, but even when we cut it, you know, Cueto gets that shot on the wing, and he cramps just as he takes it, and he airballed it. And then he get that one deep in the corner. Great kick out by Aaron Henry. And I've seen Cueto make a lot of those, you know, and it just wasn't our night. And then Mooney hits one from probably where you guys were sitting. And that's the beauty of basketball. That's why I tell Mariucci it's harder to win in my sport than his.
Tom, the Aaron Henry foul trouble, he really seemed to find some comfort late. Maybe he finds that a little earlier if he
yeah. That hurt us. And that's nothing against Gabe. It's just that there was some points scored during that stretch because he hasn't gotten a chance to play, you know. It's probably the first game where our depth really hurt us. Even with Nick, we wanted to go inside, which we didn't do a very good job of, but with Nick in there, we were starting to. He's physical enough. And then he gets a second foul, and it just created some problems. And they went small ball a little bit. That hurt us a little bit on whether we could play 2 bigs. But Aaron Henry, man, he made some big-time plays late in that game, and he really locked in defensively. You know, what I like more about Aaron every day is, you know, when you challenge him, he responds, and that's a great quality to have.
It's been connected all year. This is a game where you also kind of needed bucket getters too, the way they play defense. Like a guy like Joshua Langford, those sort of.
Oh yeah, Kyle Lawrence. You know, for Kenny Goins to have his worst game, didn't score a point. You know, and it's just one of those things. You know, I thought he had some good looks early. I thought he had some good looks he didn't take. That concerned me right off the bat. But hey, they beat us at our own game. And you know, I talked to Chris a couple days ago, and we were talking about it. And, I guess some way I should take a compliment that he appreciates how our teams have played over the last 20 years, and the insult is, and then he went and beat me at my own game, you know. But we'll get better at that part, I promise you.
When a defense is that relentless, Do they kind of create their own calls? I mean, it looked like there was some calls maybe that didn't go your way.
Yeah, they remind me of the old Purdue teams, you know, where they're going to get you now. And I mean, they're physical. They're physical, and I think they're in your face the whole time. I mean, I love the way he does it. And I don't think those subs, you know, I thought if I could look at it here for you, but Edwards, Corpri, and Francis really made a difference in this game. Those three guys are all athletes that are physical, and I thought they just kept putting different guys on Cassius, and I thought Cassius hung in there too. You know, he didn't shoot it like he normally has, but for what we did, he was so good in the huddle and at halftime, and at the end of the game too. I mean, he's grown as a leader a lot, and it's not just his play on the court; it's his play off the court.
When you guys cut that to 1, did you think this was your game?
Yeah, you know, because probably a dumb question, Jack, but probably a dumb answer on my part. But yeah, I really did. I thought, you know, we hadn't played very well, and we had made some shots. Then Henry made some plays. Cash made a couple plays, and then they hit some big shots. What they really hurt us with late is ball screen defense. We did not do a very good job late. They just drove in there and got little layups and buckets. And I don't know if we broke down. You know, I look at the thing. Xavier played a lot of minutes, and maybe that was part of it. But you know, we'll figure it out and get back. As I said, I'll feel good about my team tonight, but I won't feel good about what happened. But I'm sure in a couple days I'll feel better.
Coming out.
Tom, when Kenny Williams tripped out, you shook his hand and kind of held him there for a moment and said something to him. Do you care to share what you said?
I just thanked him. Same with McQuaid, you know, thanked him for what he gave us. And, you know, I'm a huggy-feely type of guy, but I also want to know what happened. You know, what do you think happened? I mean, I'm going to come back here someday. Hopefully it won't take another 4 years, but I'm going to get back here. And that's one of the things I asked my team in the locker room, you know, was the prep bad? Were you tired? Did you scouting report bad? Because we did some things. I mean, we drove baseline a couple times. That was against our deal. We wanted a 2-foot kick out. It was against what we did. You know, we did not follow. There's been games we followed the game plan in. And they followed it all week. You know, maybe it was the crowd, maybe it was the excitement, maybe it was the defense, maybe it was a combination of all things. But, you know, our bigs did not play as well tonight. And two of those guys have been so good for so long, and it just felt bad that, you know, was there a reason? Was there anything? So I could learn from the next guy, you know. That's what I'm always trying to do. And I'll continue to do.
You go 25 for 26 at the line in one tournament game, and then this 3 front ends.
Yeah, see, the 3 front ends were the killer. I mean, I thought what really killed us is when Aaron came out, they scored 3 buckets, 2 threes, right in a row and a 2, all within a minute and a half, and we missed our good free throw shooters. You know, Xavier and Cueto. We missed 3 front ends of a 1-and-1. Now you look at halftime; it's 8 points and 6 there. That's a 14-point swing. And that's how important they are, you know. And so I think players will start realizing free throws are important, and not that they've done a hell of a job all year. The strength and toughness, though, is something that this team was mentally, but I didn't think physically as tough as we've had. And tonight we caught up with a team that was, you know, probably, you could argue it, but from what everybody's told me, maybe the toughest team in the tournament, you know. And that's why the tournament's all about matchups. It's all about different things, but they deserve to be